Evansville doing a great job. They're swinging the bats really well. They're a little bit different this year. They've been stealing a lot of bases, so we're looking at some team speed there. But pitching wise, they've been very competitive from a pitching standpoint. When you lose your number one, at least I guess I shouldn't say they've lost her, but she hasn't pitched since the first weekend. Um, that tells me that they're 2-3 and they've been doing a great job for them. But they've offensively been putting up some good numbers, both at the plate and running the bases. So, a team that got us pretty good last year, and we're looking to get some home games in. I mean, it's been one of those things where this time of year, always you're excited to get back home. The field looks good. I feel comfortable with where it's at right now. I think that 60-degree day on Wednesday will be huge. And then really just finding the windows of opportunity on Saturday and Sunday where we might have to dodge some rain and things like that. But we'll get the tarp on the field and pick our spots and try to get those 3 games in. Sunday looks good. Temperature doesn't look like it should be too much of a factor. It might be close to that 35-degree wind chill, but nothing that we haven't played in before. So
you're almost to the halfway point, 24, 25 games in. Is it a little frustrating that maybe you were saying you don't really have the lineup maybe solid or where you want it? Is that a little frustrating this deep into the season?
yeah, it is. It's frustrating to see. I guess the amount of opportunities that people have had so far, and they just haven't taken the reins. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where we've got 5 or 6 kids right now that are doing a really good job doing the things we want them to do, trusting the process and producing both offensively and defensively. And then we've got some other kids that, one day they're there, one day they're not. One day they want to swing the bat, the next day they don't. One day they want to hustle defensively, and the other day they don't. And it's just one of those things where we need some people to step up in about 3 or 4 spots that we can do that. When we dive into the numbers and we're looking at OPS, and we take five kids and we're right where we want to be, and then you take the rest of the team and there's a 700-point difference between those 5 and the rest of the team, and that's the gap that we need to fill from an offensive standpoint, is the OPS from 6 to 8 kids. And so that's kind of where we're looking at, and I don't know what the answer is. Just put one out there and let them roll and see what happens, or continue to say, here's your chance, here's your chance, here's your chance, go grab it. And I don't know. Will we be in the same boat as we are right now? I don't know. But the key for us right now is one of those, or 2 of those 3 or 4 kids to just step up and say, this job is mine. I'm going to be productive. I'm going to compete. I'm going to make adjustments like we talk about every day in practice, and I'm going to trust the process. And if we can get some people to do that, I think we'll close that gap and we'll be right where we want to be.
I know I asked you about it last week, Brian, but the same with the pitching staff. Is anybody there emerging as potential number 1?
I think right now, our goal has been pitch as a staff, and they've done a great job of that. It doesn't matter who comes in relief, or if we've got to pitch 4 kids in one game. We pitched a shutout with 2 kids, and it was great. Emma Olenzak threw the first 5, and Oler came in and shut them down, and we threw a complete game shutout with 2 kids. We've done that with 3 pitchers before, 4 pitchers, where they've limited them to 1 run. They've got a good feel. We've got a better feel for them at knowing, okay, it's time to go. We need to get them out of there because things are going bad. As soon as the other team starts to get good swings off, the next kid's been ready, and that's where we made the biggest adjustment, is just communication from the pitchers to the coaches saying, hey, this kid's going to go out. Her goal is to get through the order 1 time. We'll reevaluate. Your job is to be ready to go at any point in those 9 hitters. And after that 9th hitter, you need to be ready to go. And sometimes we've let them extend, but that next kid is ready to go. And so if it's 1 hitter, if it's, get 1 runner on base, it's your turn to go. If it's runner in scoring position, it's your turn to go. Those pitchers in the bullpen know it's their turn, and they've done a great job passing the ball. And it hasn't been an ego trip either with the kid who starts the game that's saying, I need to go, it's my game. It hasn't been that way. It's just been, I'm going to go and compete my butt off as long as I need to and as long as I can, and be able to pass it to the next person and have confidence that they're going to go out there and keep us in the same position to win a game. And it's been great. And like I said, adding Jackie back, will she emerge as our number one? Maybe, but we're not going to crown her that yet. She's got to earn it. She's going to do just what they've been doing, and as soon as she proves that she's our number one, then guess what? We might have a number one, but we still have a staff of 5 that are going to go out there and compete, and I feel like have put themselves in a really good spot at working together.